I'd like to rebut to the point that Hui Shan made. She mentioned that the incidents at Bukit Panjang and Downtown East about gang fights. It was a small staring issue that led to deaths of these youths. It was just a small tribal state. Imagine what happens when these youths are really angered by the presence of foreigners here. Don't you think the same thing might happen? Coming to my point now. These days, with the constant influx of foreigners here in Singapore, sooner or later, there will be attacks made to the foreigners. In local universities here, 20% of our university seats are being reserved for foreign students. These seats that are supposedly meant for Singaporean students are being grabbed by foreign students. So now, the main question is that, has the increased intake of foreign students in local unis made it harder for a local, So now the main question is that, has the increased intake of international students made it harder for a local student to enter local unis? In other words, have the foreigners been depriving the locals of places in local unis? The answer to that is yes. It has definitely made it harder for us Singaporeans to enter a specific to get a place in specific courses, and this will definitely anger some of us, who will start to despise them and want the foreigners to be out of the country. Like what Lydia had said just now, youths being hot-blooded will want to drive these people out, so they join gangs who will eventually plan an attack on them. Now I should do a review of what my group members had said. Lydia mentioned that youths are powerless, so they want to be able to voice out their frustrations by joining these gangs, so that who will eventually plan an attack and drive these foreigners out. Jocelyn said that it is due to foreigners looking down on Singaporeans and thinking that without them, Singapore would be nowhere to where it is right now. This definitely annoys many of us, just like youths who will go and who will look for gangs to express their unhappiness. Similarly, Kang Cheng also mentioned that the difference in culture and upbringing also plays some part in the discontentment foreigners have caused. For example, when they laugh louder than how a Singaporean would, don't you think it will annoy us also? So, I would like to reiterate the fact that youths do not join gangs for greed. They have a specific purpose in mind, which is to drive the foreigners out.